What's up, YouTube? My name is Jeremy Biggers, an artist based out of Dallas, Texas, and today we're going to answer some questions while painting.
1, 2, 3, oh!
Animated Space asks, what do the dots on your work symbolize? They represent my mom. My mom passed away a few years back, and when she passed away, a ladybug landed on me or near me the entire week we were planning her funeral. So I started seeing ladybugs as my mom revisiting me, so I would start hide ladybugs in my work. I would put them on the side of the canvas, the back of the canvas, because I wanted people to have the same experience with the ladybugs that I was having with the ladybugs and just finding them randomly. Over time, I got tired of hiding my mom in the work. I wanted her to be at the forefront of what I was doing. She was my biggest art supporter. Going to a graphic design school, one of the things they tell you is tell the same story with less information. And so I tried to figure out how can I distill ladybugs into their most basic symbols, and that just became the dots. And so it became a way that I could add a graphic element as well as something that was like kind of a signature style to my work. Rex Omaris asks, how do you see creatives evolving and devolving with technology in the coming decade? That's tough. I don't know exactly how I feel about it. I think things like AI and other tools have gotten a bad rap, and rightfully so. You know, I hate that AI is doing all the cool shit. Like it's making art, it's making music. I would love for AI to be doing taxes and the things that we don't like doing so that we have more time to do the things that make us human, like art and creativity. So I think how artists are going to handle it is similar to how we've handled everything else. Like we will figure out what the new normal is. We will use it as a tool if we see it as, see fit to use it as a tool. But if it's something that doesn't really serve us, then we'll put it by the wayside, and it'll, like I said, it'll either fold itself into our daily practice, or we'll put it down and forget about it like we do everything else. I see the benefits, and I also see the scary, terrifying parts of it. C. Ray asks, does having a routine help with your creative process? Yeah, absolutely. I think a lot of young artists will be throwing paint all over a canvas willy and or nilly. There's no rhyme or reason to it. And I think creating a routine kind of puts you in a position where you can create consistency because you've been in that situation before. You know how to get out of that situation when things get a little hairy when you're working on a painting. It's similar to playing sports. You're putting in so many hours and time and energy into putting up shots by yourself before the lights are the brightest so that you can build the confidence in your ability to know that you can get yourself out of sticky situations. The best way to do that and gain confidence in your own abilities is to have a process, have a routine, and to not quit when things get tough. Because like I said, I think that only builds a practice of quitting every time. And I think there's some life lessons in there as well. But having a routine and knowing this system, this process is going to get you to the finish line every single time, win, lose, or draw, good painting or bad painting, I think is something that you need as a young artist especially. Jay in Studio Art asks, how have Black men responded to your Combustible series? The Combustible series has been received very well. For anyone that's unfamiliar, this is a series that this piece is from. It's based on a James Baldwin quote, to be Black in America and relatively conscious is to be in a constant state of rage. And I wanted to do a body of work that the rage and that feeling of rage is the subject matter, so it's less about the person that I'm painting. So many of my other series that I've worked on have been about the person that I'm painting specifically. This particular series was about that feeling, that rage, and how it manifests itself and where we choose to stop it. Maybe we stop it by the time it gets to our throat, by the time it gets to our chest. We stop it after it's already reached our mouth. Maybe it makes it all the way out of our mouth. However we suppress it changes how it potentially manifests itself the next time that it comes to the surface. It's a dangerous thing that we have to deal with. I think it's something that is a tension to manage for Black men. So I think the way people have received it has been extremely well, but I also think it's something that like a lot of people feel like we wish we didn't have to do. All right, so that's it for this first episode of the Q&A session. Now for the sexy flexy shots. Make sure you guys like and subscribe here on YouTube. Make sure you hit that bell so that you're notified every single time that I post. And make sure you ask yourself, what have I done today to help me live my dreams tomorrow? I'll see y'all on the next one.